las adoro.
Hello, lovely gardeners and creative souls. Welcome back to the channel where we transform everyday items into stunning garden decor that anyone can create, especially for those of us who love to add a personal, sustainable touch to our outdoor spaces. Today, we're diving into 20 fantastic flower bed ideas that combine beautiful LOWE'S Perennials with recycled materials you probably already have at home. From vintage toolboxes to plastic jugs, we're giving new life to old treasures and turning them into gorgeous planters and garden art. Whether you have a big backyard or a cozy balcony, these DIY projects will inspire you to create a summer garden that's vibrant, budget-friendly, and eco-friendly. So grab your gloves and let's get started on these creative and fun flower bed ideas that anyone can do. Let's kick things off with something quaint and charming, a teapot flower pot. Take an old, forgotten teapot, maybe one that's chipped or missing its lid, and repurpose it into an adorable container garden. Start by carefully drilling a few drainage holes in the bottom. Add a layer of gravel or broken pottery, followed by potting soil. Then head to Lowe's and grab some Shasta daisies or creeping phlox, which thrive in small, contained spaces. Nestle your teapot planter on a wooden crate, a garden shelf, or right in the flower bed. It's a perfect way to add a splash of cottage charm using something you probably already have in the back of your kitchen cabinet. If you're looking to add a pop of color and some vertical interest, try this, a colander hanging basket. Grab an old metal or enamel colander, bonus points if it has a vintage floral pattern. Line it with a cocoa liner or burlap, then fill with good quality potting soil. For plants, I recommend trailing perennials from Lowe's like verbena, trailing petunias, or creeping jenny. Hang it with chain or sturdy rope from your porch or a tree branch. As the flowers spill over the edges, the holes in the colander allow great drainage and give this piece a breezy farmhouse vibe. It's practical, beautiful, and totally unexpected, just how we like our DIYs. Transforming an old dresser drawer into a vertical flower bed is both resourceful and stunning. Start by pulling out 3 to 4 drawers from a discarded dresser. These can be the same size or staggered for variety. Sand and paint them in cheerful outdoor colors, drill holes for drainage, and line with landscape fabric. Stack them in an offset pyramid on a wooden base or low platform. Fill each drawer with rich potting soil and plant a mix of LOWE'S perennials like coreopsis, lavender, and salvia. The layered look adds dimension and color variety to your flower bed, making it ideal for smaller yards, patios, or even as a raised feature near your walkway. It's recycled elegance at its best. Next up, give that old chair in your garage a second life. No reupholstery needed. First, remove the seat and replace it with a planter bowl, basket, or even a medium-sized pot. Secure it firmly with screws or garden wire. Choose romantic, fragrant LOWE'S perennials like dianthus, lavender, or even trailing lobelia to plant in your seat-turned flower bed. Paint the chair a soft pastel or rustic white, then place it in your flower garden or beside a garden path. This project creates a beautiful focal point and brings shabby chic style into your yard with minimal effort. It's the perfect touch of feminine nostalgia with a practical twist. Add some bold color and eco-friendly flair to your garden with a painted tire wall garden. Start by collecting a few old car tires. Make sure they're clean and dry. Give them a fresh coat of weather-resistant spray paint in cheerful hues like turquoise, lavender, or sunny yellow. Mount the tires securely to a sturdy garden wall or fence, either vertically or in a staggered pattern. Fill the bottoms with a bit of landscaping fabric, then add soil and plant trailing perennials from LOWE'S like bacopa or alyssum. This vibrant vertical display turns everyday junk into a playful, space-saving flower bed. Create a show-stopping vertical flower bed with a stacked tire flower tower. Gather 2 or 3 old tires and give them a coat of vibrant, outdoor-safe paint. Stack them securely. Bolts, stakes, or even rebar can help with stability. Fill each tire with soil, and layer in a variety of LOWE'S perennials like black-eyed Susans, coneflowers, and ornamental grasses. The stacked design adds height and drama to any garden space and is ideal for drawing the eye upward in flat yards. Best of all, this durable flower bed can be rearranged and repainted each season for a fresh new look. Wooden crates are rustic, versatile, and perfect for easy DIY garden beds. Pick up a few old fruit crates or wine boxes, clean them thoroughly, and sand any rough edges. If you like, paint or stain them to match your garden decor. Line the inside with landscape fabric or burlap to hold soil in place. Fill with potting mix and plant perennials like echinacea, rudbeckia, or daylilies from LOWE'S. Arrange the crates side by side or stack them for a vertical look. They're ideal for patios, decks, or even lining a walkway to give your garden an inviting farmhouse touch. A wood pallet flower bed is one of the easiest vertical gardens you can build. Start by sanding down an old pallet and giving it a coat of weatherproof paint or stain. Attach landscape fabric to the back and bottom of each slat to hold soil. Stand the pallet upright, fill each row with soil, and plant low-growing perennials like yarrow, thyme, or creeping sedum from Lowe's. Place it against a fence or wall where it gets plenty of light. It's a budget-friendly way to grow more in less space while giving your outdoor decor a stylish, rustic edge. Got an old wheelbarrow that's too rusty for work but too charming to toss? Turn it into a mobile flower bed. Clean it up, give it a fresh coat of outdoor paint, and drill a few drainage holes in the bottom. Fill it with rich soil and colorful Lowe's perennials like hostas, columbines, or bee balm. The beauty of this project is you can move it around to catch sunlight or change up your garden layout. It's a great way to highlight one area of your yard while recycling something classic and functional into something totally charming. Create a garden conversation piece with a recycled bicycle planter. Start with an old bike. Vintage styles work especially well. Clean and paint it in a bold or pastel color to match your garden palette. Add wire baskets to the handlebars and rear rack, then line them with cocoa liners or burlap. Fill with potting soil and plant cascading Lowe's perennials like vinca, trailing verbena, or creeping jenny. Lean it against a tree or fence, or use stakes to help it stand freely. It's a romantic, whimsical focal point that'll charm everyone who sees it. Give your garden a vertical twist with hanging tin can planters. Collect several large tin cans, remove the labels, and smooth out any sharp edges. Punch a few holes in the bottom for drainage and paint the cans in your favorite garden hues. Think soft blues, mint greens, or warm corals. Use strong twine or chain to hang them at varying heights from a pergola or tree branch. Fill each with soil and pop in Lowe's compact perennials like sedum, alyssum, or coral bells. It's a perfect small space solution that brings life and charm to any vertical nook. Make a rustic chic flower holder with old mason jars and a repurposed wooden board. Nail or screw metal hose clamps onto a weathered wood plank, then slide mason jars into each clamp and tighten to secure. Add gravel and potting soil inside the jars and plant dainty perennials like sweet alyssum or dwarf dianthus from Lowe's. Mount the board on a garden fence, shed wall, or even your front porch for a charming farmhouse display. It's functional, decorative, and a creative way to upcycle kitchen glassware. Have an old fabric shoe organizer hanging around? Turn it into a space-saving vertical flower bed. Start by cleaning the pockets, then attach the organizer securely to a fence, garden wall, or even your porch railing. Fill each pocket with potting soil and plant LOWE'S low-root perennials like violas, creeping thyme, or dwarf coreopsis. Be sure to water regularly, as these can dry out quickly. This is a fantastic solution for balconies, small patios, or anyone wanting to create a compact wall of flowers. It's also an easy project with big results. Repurpose a wooden cutlery tray into a charming mini garden. Clean the tray thoroughly and paint or stain it for weather resistance. Drill drainage holes in each compartment, line them with landscaping fabric, and fill with soil. Plant small LOWE'S perennials like rock cress, moss phlox, or hens and chicks for a tidy low-maintenance display. The compartments keep plants separated and create a segmented look that's ideal for tabletop displays on porches or outdoor dining areas. A lovely and simple DIY that adds vintage kitchen charm to your garden. Upcycle those empty wine bottles into elegant garden edging. Start by rinsing out each bottle and removing the labels. Dig a shallow trench around the edge of your flower bed and insert the bottles upside down, necks buried in the soil. Alternate colors and shapes for a playful look, or keep them uniform for a sleek design. Pair the border with LOWE'S perennials like lavender, delphiniums, or yarrow to frame your beds beautifully. This is not just decorative, it also helps keep mulch in and weeds out. Save large plastic jugs like milk or detergent containers and cut them open across the top. Drill drainage holes in the bottom and 2 holes near the top for hanging wire. Decorate with weather-resistant paint or leave them natural for a rustic look. Fill with potting soil and plant low-maintenance LOWE'S perennials like sedum, sweet alyssum, or dwarf hostis. Hang them from tree branches, fences, or pergolas. This is a budget-friendly DIY that gives you a whimsical and functional hanging flower display. Transform a plastic or woven laundry basket into a quirky garden planter. Start by drilling plenty of drainage holes in the bottom. Line it with landscape fabric to keep soil from falling through. Fill with rich potting soil and plant LOWE'S perennials like Coreopsis, black-eyed Susans, or daylilies that love well-drained soil. This lightweight planter is portable and perfect for patios or balconies. Add a coat of spray paint to match your garden palette or keep its original look for a casual, whimsical vibe that's sure to spark smiles. Give an old metal clothes drying rack new life as a vertical flower display. Clean it thoroughly and, if you want, spray paint it with rust-resistant paint. Hang small pots or baskets from the bars, filling them with LOWE'S trailing perennials like lobelia, trailing petunias, or creeping thyme. Position the rack in a sunny corner of your garden or patio for a colorful cascade of blooms. It's a creative upcycle project that adds height and drama, turning ordinary laundry equipment into extraordinary garden art. Take an old cleaned oil drum and convert it into a large, durable flower planter. Cut the drum in half or use the whole drum if you prefer a deeper bed. Drill drainage holes at the bottom and paint it with weatherproof paint to prevent rust. Fill with quality potting soil and plant larger LOWE'S perennials like hydrangeas, daylilies, or ornamental grasses. The industrial look contrasts beautifully with the softness of flowers and works well in modern or rustic gardens alike. It's a bold statement piece and a great way to recycle heavy materials. Repurpose galvanized metal buckets for a rustic garden display. Clean and drill drainage holes, then paint or leave natural for a farmhouse vibe. Fill with soil and plant perennials like lupins, daisies, or foxglove from LOWE'S. Arrange the buckets in clusters or line them up for a charming border. Their size makes them versatile for small or large plants, and their sturdy metal withstands weather well. This simple upcycle project adds industrial flair while giving old buckets a colorful new purpose. Turn empty plastic soda bottles into a vertical garden display. Cut the bottles horizontally about 2/3 down, leaving the top part as a flap you can prop open. Paint or decorate the bottles if you like. Mount them on a wooden board or fence with screws or zip ties, arranging them in rows. Fill each with soil and plant LOWE'S small perennials like petunias, marigolds, or pansies. This lightweight and inexpensive project is perfect for small spaces and brings a cheerful pop of greenery and color to any wall or balcony. Recycle milk cartons by cutting off the tops and washing thoroughly. Decorate with waterproof paint or fabric wraps. Drill drainage holes in the bottom, then fill with potting soil and LOWE'S perennials like daisies, lavender, or snapdragons. These cartons are great for grouping on porches or patios and can be moved easily. Their bright, personalized designs add whimsy to your garden space while turning everyday waste into a sustainable flower bed solution. Collect empty tin cans, remove labels, and clean thoroughly. Paint each can in vibrant colors and stack them vertically using strong adhesive or screws to create a tower planter. Fill each can with soil and plant LOWE'S colorful perennials like pansies, snapdragons, or calendulas. Place your tin can tower on a patio or garden corner for a vertical burst of color. This fun and creative project transforms ordinary cans into a unique art piece that brightens your outdoor space with recycled charm. Convert tin cans into charming hanging lantern planters. Punch decorative holes around the sides of each can using a nail and hammer to create light patterns. Paint cans in cheerful colors and add sturdy wire handles for hanging. Fill with small LOWE'S perennials like lobelia, sweet alyssum, or dwarf ferns. Hang them from pergolas, tree branches, or hooks for a whimsical garden atmosphere day and night. The punched holes also let light through if you add candles or fairy lights inside in the evenings. Give an old vintage mirror frame a new life as a decorative planter. Remove the glass carefully and attach a shallow wooden box or tray behind the frame to hold soil. Paint or stain the frame to refresh it. Fill the box with soil and plant LOWE'S colorful perennials such as petunias, geraniums, or lobelia. Mount this unique planter on an outdoor wall or fence to create a striking garden focal point that combines art and nature. The frame adds charm and draws attention, while the flowers bring vibrant life. Repurpose a large picture frame by sealing it with plexiglass on the back and filling it with a thin layer of soil or succulent soil mix. Plant Lowe's drought-tolerant perennials and succulents like sedum, hens and chicks, or sempervivum inside. Hang it on a fence or wall for a living piece of art that requires minimal care. The contrast between the elegant frame and the rugged succulents creates a stunning decorative element, perfect for women over 45 looking for a low-maintenance yet chic garden addition. Transform plastic bottles into beautiful flower sculptures. Cut and shape the bottles into petals, then paint them in bright garden-inspired colors like red, orange, or yellow. Attach them to stakes or recycled sticks and arrange among Lowe's perennials like coneflowers or daisies. This crafty project adds whimsical color and a playful vibe to your garden, while giving new life to plastic waste. It's a wonderful way to personalize your space and spark conversations about recycling and creativity. Create an eye-catching hanging flower chandelier with assorted plastic containers, jugs, bottles, or tubs. Clean and decorate each container with paint or wrap in fabric. Drill holes for drainage and hanging, then attach the containers in a circular pattern to a sturdy hoop or frame. Fill with trailing Lowe's perennials like ivy geranium, vinca, or trailing petunia. Hang this chandelier from a porch ceiling or pergola for a cascading floral display that's sure to impress guests with its creativity and charm. Give an old metal toolbox a new purpose as a charming flower planter. Clean it thoroughly, sand any rust spots, and apply a weatherproof sealant or paint in cheerful colors. Drill drainage holes in the bottom. Fill the toolbox with potting soil and plant Lowe's perennials like dianthus, coreopsis, or miniature roses. The sturdy metal container adds a rugged yet nostalgic touch to your garden or porch. Plus, its portable size makes it perfect for small patios or decks. combining practicality with rustic style effortlessly. Repurpose an old wall-mounted tool holder or organizer by transforming its compartments into tiny planters. Clean and repaint it to freshen the look, then fill each slot with potting soil. Plant LOWE'S mini perennials such as baby tears, creeping thyme, or moss phlox for a lush, segmented garden display. Mount it on a sunny outdoor wall, porch, or fence for a vertical garden that's perfect for limited spaces. This DIY combines clever recycling with functional decor, offering a playful twist on garden organization. Turn an old wooden drawer into a rustic flower planter. Sand and repaint or stain the drawer, then drill drainage holes in the bottom. Line with landscape fabric to protect the wood. Fill with soil and plant LOWE'S perennials such as lavender, salvia, or daisies for a fresh, fragrant display. Arrange several drawers side by side or stack them for a tiered flower bed with vintage charm. This project recycles old furniture beautifully while adding character and warmth to your garden or porch. Give a wooden chair new life by removing the seat and replacing it with a shallow planter box. Secure landscape fabric inside the seat frame, add soil, and plant LOWE'S trailing perennials like ivy geranium, creeping jenny, or lobelia. Paint the chair in bright, weather-resistant colors for a whimsical, eye-catching garden piece. Place it on your porch or in the garden to create a cozy, artistic flower display that's both practical and charming. Take a plastic milk crate and turn it into a vibrant flower planter. Start by cleaning the crate and painting it with weather-resistant spray paint in your favorite garden colors. Drill drainage holes in the bottom if needed, then line with landscaping fabric to keep soil from washing out. Fill it with potting soil and plant LOWE'S bright perennials like marigolds, petunias, or snapdragons. The crate's open design offers excellent drainage and airflow, helping plants thrive. This lightweight and portable planter is perfect for patios or balcony gardens. Create a vertical garden by stacking several plastic crates. Secure the crates together with zip ties or screws for stability. Line each crate with landscape fabric and fill with soil. Plant lows trailing and bushy perennials like creeping jenny, lobelia, or sweet alyssum for a lush, tiered effect. This flower tower saves space and adds height to your garden. You can paint the crates for added color or keep the natural plastic look for an industrial vibe. It's a simple yet striking DIY recycling project perfect for urban gardeners. Give a worn wooden stool a new purpose as a succulent planter. Remove the seat and fill the hollow space with succulent soil. Arrange Lowe's drought-tolerant perennials and succulents such as hens and chicks, sedum, and echeveria. Paint or distress the stool for a vintage look that complements your garden's aesthetic. The compact size makes it ideal for small patios, and its height adds dimension to your garden arrangement. This DIY blends rustic charm with easy care plants perfect for busy gardeners. Take an old wooden chair, paint it in a bright or pastel color, and remove the seat to create a planter box. Line the seat with landscape fabric, add potting soil, and plant Lowe's colorful perennials like pansies, petunias, or dwarf daisies. Place the chair in your garden or porch for a charming focal point that adds height and interest. The painted finish protects the wood from weather, making it a durable and artistic garden piece. It's a delightful way to recycle furniture into floral art. Turn an old woven basket into a charming planter. Line it with landscape fabric to protect the basket and retain soil, then fill with rich potting mix. Choose Lowe's perennials like daisies, coneflowers, or black-eyed Susans for a bright, cheerful display. The natural texture of the basket adds warmth and rustic appeal to any garden or porch. This project is perfect for adding portable bursts of color and texture to your outdoor space. Just remember to water regularly, as baskets can dry out faster than traditional pots. Repurpose a wooden crate by sanding and sealing it for weather resistance. Drill drainage holes, then fill with a mix of Lowe's perennials and herbs. think lavender, thyme, and chives alongside colorful flowers like pansies or calendula. This combo not only beautifies your garden, but also adds practical culinary herbs. Place the crate on a sunny patio or garden corner. Its rustic, natural look fits beautifully in country or cottage-style gardens, offering both charm and function in one simple DIY planter. Reuse large plastic jugs by cutting off the tops and drilling drainage holes. Paint the containers with weatherproof spray paint in bright, cheerful colors. Fill with potting soil and plant LOWE'S perennials like petunias, lobelia, or dianthus for a vibrant, affordable planter option. These lightweight containers can be easily moved to catch the sun or shade. Their bold colors add instant charm to any garden space, turning everyday recycled materials into creative floral art pieces. Collect empty tin cans, remove labels, and clean thoroughly. Paint or leave natural for a rustic look, then drill drainage holes. Attach the cans to a wooden plank or fence using screws or strong wire. Fill with LOWE'S perennials such as sweet alyssum, pansies, or mini ferns for a charming vertical garden. This easy-to-make wall planter brightens any outdoor space and is perfect for women over 45 looking for simple, eco-friendly gardening projects with a vintage feel. Thanks so much for joining me on this creative gardening adventure. I hope these recycled DIY flower bed ideas inspired you to look at everyday objects in a whole new way and bring more beauty to your garden with LOWE'S perennials. If you loved this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your gardening friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring DIYs and garden decor ideas made just for you. Got a favorite project from today, or your own recycling garden hack? Drop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear how you're making your garden bloom with creativity. Until next time, keep growing, keep shining, and happy gardening.